Welcome to the Cal Corporation's series of videos about software engineering. The topic of this video is Unary Predicate traits. Before proceeding, make sure that you have already watched these other videos first. A trait is a kind of value, but it's unlike an ordinary value. An ordinary value describes some quantity in your application and is stored in a variable at runtime. But a trait describes some characteristic of a data type. It does so using syntax that makes it available to the compiler at compile time. If the value is a Boolean, we call it a predicate trait. And if the predicate trait describes only one type at a time, we call it a unary predicate trait. Because a predicate trait needs to be available at compile time, one way it could be implemented would be to craft a dummy class and to define a static data member within that dummy class. So this example would allow compile time reasoning about whether or not certain data types are floating point. Instead of writing your own dummy class for this purpose, C++11 provides a standard one for you. Of course, it uses templates instead of creating a new dummy class for each possible type. C++14 added an unimportant cosmetic tweak to these traits, although we prefer to still use the original form because the original is more clear about the data member called value. There exist many other built-in traits for a variety of characteristics about data types. Each of these examples outputs true. These tables show which values that these traits will have for various types. Additionally, there are a few other miscellaneous unary predicate traits. There's a trait that is true for both polymorphic base and derived classes. There's a trait that indicates if a type has any non-static data members. And there's a trait that is true if a class contains a copy constructor.